stressed in the case when you carry these?
I almost got confused.
So so far your faculty, it's actually there have been a whole lot of things that have been going there, and we saw the protests first. Let's start with the protests. But when the protests came on board and people were like, after that some students, I think that was where the misinformation started. After the protest, some students were like, yeah, the protest was aimed at this. Some lecturers in your faculty actually pushed you to do this so that they will fight the former Dean and Professor Cyril Ndifon. So what's your take on this? What was the drive, and what was the objective behind the protest?
Okay, first of all, I wish to say a very big thank you for affording me this privilege to say a few words regarding the protest that took place on the 14th day of August, before the university management block. In response to the rumors that I was pushed or was sponsored, let me start by saying that I was elected into office. I was never appointed by anyone. So when I came on board, there were so many issues, militating against the progress of the association, ranging from issues bordering on administrative fraud, issues bordering of, abuse of the right of the girl child. So, and every day these complaints come to me. But what do we do? The second thought, when you want to act, they say don't act.
After the protest, we saw some Nigerian students and some of your students that you see came on board and said they are congressmen of LAWSAN congressmen, and came on board and said that you have been suspended, that this thing is fault, and a whole lot of stuff came on board, and we were like, it's actually brought more confusion because these are students who we felt that the president was actually standing in for, and these are persons that came on board and said that this thing is wrong, that the president has been suspended because he did not follow due process in carrying out that thing. So I don't know how you can react to that.
Yes, that is to tell you how bad the union, not in general, the union peculiar to the Faculty of Law had become. Look, Law Student Association of Nigeria, University of Calabar chapter have a constitution with defined laws. And let me make reference to section 13 of that constitution. It states that the convening power of the General Congress shall save as otherwise provided in this constitution lie with the president and no other. So I now put a question out there. The unknown congressmen whose identities, their identities have been unraveled. They are very shaped. Most of them are past union leaders who are now in the faculty. The Congress head at Rabana. The unknown congressmen who convey a Rabana to write a kangaroo publication coming from congressmen and women of the Faculty of Law for a supposed suspension. Who convened the Congress? Now, where the president, the constitution went on to state that where the president failed to convene a Congress, the Secretary General, with a simple majority of the parliament, shall summon a Congress. At that point, either the Secretary General or the Vice President shall decide. The determination is who have the convening power of Lausanne Congress. Past union leaders, University of Calabar, were in that Congress. Sorry for calling it a Congress, in that gathering at Rabana, because the fact that the protest is not going to hold water. They have always been scared and they dread before the suspended dean, and they want to play towards the path of safety. They went there. In fact, one of the members of the Congress, the former SUG president who is now in the faculty, he went there. So it was part and parcel. Look, the constitution gave me suspension power, and I'm going to exercise it. Anywhere they want to take it to, no problem. They have erred. If they wanted to suspend me over the protest, they should have waited for me to convene the Congress, which I'm going to do anytime soon.
Okay.
I am on air, they can hear me. So their names have been unraveled. From final year down to Diploma 1. They were representative from each class. So that is it. The question today is, you held the Congress. If you want to fight, why are you hiding under the auspice of unknown congressmen? Write your names. Be proud that you are a congressman, a congresswoman. You want to unanimously suspend the president. They should go ahead. I waited. I thought maybe they were going to reveal their identities. They themselves began to report themselves.
Okay.
This is how bad the union had gone. That is a former SUG president who has benefited from a failed union. He contributed to its failure in the past. But he feels that wherever he finds himself, he can always have his... Look, issues that propel the protest are not only limited to the Faculty of Law. After that protest, students from various faculties have called me. Some of them have even chatted me that, look, I'm going through this. They can hear me, I am on air. But their faculty president or their leadership might decide to, go by the saying he's a cruciferian. But when they refuse to go, they say you were sponsored. Eight classes in the Faculty of Law. Sorry, 7 classes. From LLB1, LLB2, LLB3, LLB4, LLB5, Diploma 1, Diploma 2. These are students who can read and write. The petition I wrote to the school management have issues seeking for these issues to be addressed. Why are fingers not pointing to this petition? I am not holding it. It is in the public domain. Yeah. If anything contained in that petition is said to be false, they can mail me. I keep saying it. So rather than going to, to the air to say he was sponsored, he was this, is laughable. Look, let me tell you, after the protest, the independent African television, AIT, came to the faculty and granted interview. Student who spoke in our favor, that part was edited. So AIT, okay. So AIT, I don't want to say much, but it's very shameless. Why is the focus not on that petition? I even stated at the end of the petition that if issues raised there are considered to be false, a suit for defamation can be instituted against me. Yeah. We are not students, and everybody have access to the courtroom. But nobody is talking about issues raised in the petition. They are busy talking about the sexual harassment part and calling for evidence. Yeah. If I should give them evidence, what will I give the courtroom?
So, thank you so much for finding time to be with us at Nika 103.5 FM. And subsequently, we will try and see how we will, invite you more again and have more time with you so that we deliberate more and more on this, because we are aware that this is actually a developing story, and so we have more and more stories that will come our way subsequently. So thank you so much, Mr. President, for finding time to be at Nika 103.5 FM. I don't know if you have any last word for our listeners before you leave this video.
I don't have much to say. Just that I want to tell every union leader out there, just do the right thing. Just be on the right path. If standing for what is true is a matter of ethnic census, then we don't have the right to live anymore. Let us just go back to our houses, to 1 or 2. So they should just stand on the right, the right path. Stand for your students, wherever you find yourself. Stand for your students. The world is watching. They will tell you what you stand to benefit. That shouldn't be their problem. That shouldn't be their problem. So that's my advice for everybody out there, and for students too. Where you see that something is not right, speak. Nobody is going to kill you. After the protests, where are the victims? Where are the victims? Where are
Yes.
Why are they in a rush? Why? Why are the victims not among the protesters? How did they know? How did they know? So I leave it there. So
Thank you so much, Benedict, Mr. President. Thank you so much. And don't forget, this is Nika 103.5